It's your boy Bryson Gray, Christian conservative rapper, you feel me? And we beat Adele on Gang. This is like the first actual culture war I feel like conservatives have ever really been in, like competing with the top people. This is like making a movie, a conservative movie, and like having it in the top charts for movies against Will Smith or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to find other ways to crack that door open in culture, but still talking about my values. I've been making music since I was 4, so I don't know how I got into it. It might have been straight out of the womb. I literally won Best Rapper in my 8th grade class in middle school. I was on 106 in Park in high school. I had songs in movies in high school. I was on the radio as soon as I graduated high school. I don't know, man. So in the beginning, I was making like worldly music, degenerate, disgusting, filthy rap music. I didn't talk about drug dealing and killing people because I didn't drug deal and kill people, but you know, still degenerate nonetheless. So I make Christian conservative music now, and what's funny is, even if you go through my old profiles, I've always been like a stern Christian. I was a little lukewarm at first, but I was always sort of a Bible thumper. But one time my mother called me, because I had a song on the radio, and she said, and I quote, "You're messing up your career by talking about politics on the internet. You cannot be a political commentator and a musician at the same time." And I literally went home and made a song called Black Not Democrat that same day. So there are people in the black community waking up, but the left is still winning the narrative. And it's funny because it's not easy to take back the narrative. If you actually sit and talk to somebody that grew up in the black community, you will find out very fast that they're naturally conservative for the most part. But also in the black community, saying you're a Republican or conservative, big no-no. So my parents are lifelong Democrats, which made me a lifelong Democrat. I didn't know what a Democrat was really, but I voted for Obama. I actually supported Bernie Sanders halfway, but then I went to his website and I said, this sucks, everything. Like literally, I didn't agree with anything. I said, especially socially. I'm like, y'all know how I am socially, so that's crazy. Then I actually went to Ted Cruz's website and he was talking about God, traditional family values. I was like, okay, that's fire. But I watched the Republican primaries, and I'm sorry, Trump just whooped everybody. I don't know what you want me to say. My favorite Trump moments with debates was, what's the one thing he said to Hillary Clinton? "If I was president, you'll be in jail."
It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
That was legendary. I am the most censored rap artist in the country and probably the world, and it's not me joking, trying to make a brand. I just embrace what it actually is. I got banned on TikTok at 400,000 followers. I got banned on Instagram at 250,000 followers. I got a new one though, you feel me? There's a website called Bandcamp that's supposed to specifically be for independent artists. They banned me within 3 days. Spotify banned a song, SoundCloud banned a song, YouTube banned 2 of my songs. I can't even make a song nowadays, and I don't even curse. I don't know, crazy. It was something consistent in why my songs were getting banned. No straight social stuff, but my Let's Go Brandon song is the least controversial song I have ever made, and it still got banned. You can't even ask a question about the pandemic anymore, so I don't know. So my first reaction was definitely not to make a song because I think making trend songs is kind of cringe, but I felt good about it because like I said, I don't curse and I couldn't participate in all of the lit F Joe Biden chants. So when I saw the Let's Go Brandon thing happen, I said, finally, I can participate in something. But as far as making a song, I didn't want to make one. 2 country singers made one first. I saw it on Facebook, but theirs didn't go as viral. Then a rapper made one and it went crazy viral. Then Forgiato Blow made one and it went viral. Then another guy named Omar Shabazz made one and it did pretty well. They had a common denominator, including the country songs. They all use profanity. And a guy named Black Conservative Preacher came to me and said, come on, man. He came to me like 80 times, by the way, to make a song, because I kept saying no. But then he was like, come on, you heard all the other songs. I need something for my son to listen to. Obviously, that pulled up my heartstrings because I do it to change culture. So I made one, but I did it my way. None of them weird chants in my song, no like weird pop beats, just straight rugged gangster music. Well, my type of gangster music, obviously. Pandemic ain't real, they just planned it. Hey, hey, let's go Brandon. When you ask questions, they start banning. Hey, hey, let's go Brandon. Hey, hey, let's go Brandon. Hey, hey. So it was #1 for so many days straight. And let me tell y'all something. Some weird freaking song passed us. I forgot what it's called. Mustard Mash or something like that. It passed us on the charts. We passed it back. We were like light years ahead of Adele. Now, on the way here, we pulled up, hopped out. Now I'm in front of y'all. Within 20 minutes, Adele has passed us for number one. I don't know what tricks she got up her sleeve, but we're gonna get that back. Don't worry about it. It's tough because we have no record label, literally a $0 budget, literally 0 radio spins. I mean, we don't really have much to work with, but you know, we got the people and we got God, so it's really organic. Versus them, they have to do little tricks. You know, we don't need all them tricks because we're really changing culture. Everybody loved the song. The funniest thing though is everybody gets the songs confused or they just buy all of them and just say screw it. Because it's like 7 Let's Go Brandon songs. Listen, mine is the one with no cursing. I got DMs of people saying, Bryson, I thought you didn't curse on music. I say, I don't. They say, I heard this song, that isn't mine. I get canceled from everywhere, obviously, so the response from especially the left, but even some of the right, because if y'all don't know, conservatives has sort of went a little bit left, which leaves me to be persecuted by everybody. So, you know, my music is very controversial. So when I make my music, I just get a different type of response. But hey, my Letters to the Church album made Billboard charts like a month ago, so. When I came out with my political beliefs, I lost a lot of friends. I was actually getting death threats. Not the usual death threats that conservatives get, no. I'm talking about death threats from people that know where I live, know where my parents live, threatening me that know how to get in touch with me because I used to walk around in a MAGA hat. Now granted, when I started getting threats, I bought the biggest MAGA hat and started daring people to tell me places to go, and I wore that because first off, I don't know who the people thought they were talking to, so I go anywhere and do what I want. But then I lost friends and of course, families. I was at my grandpa's funeral and people was talking about me. These folk crazy. But here go the thing though, I don't care. So have fun with that. We gonna still hit the charts and I'm gonna be in that kingdom when it's all over with. My last album, Letters to the Church, hit billboards and #1 on the iTunes charts on the Christian side. And I'm currently working on another album. Might release 2022. I wanna do something bigger though. So when I make music, I pretty much just gotta get pissed off looking at something. It's really that simple. I mean, somebody has to be saying something crazy or Joe Biden does something silly. I wrote the bill on the environment. Or just culturally, somebody have weird things happening, or something like a person wearing a dress rapes a girl in the bathroom, you know, stuff that pisses me off. I just go make a song. I have no real process. I don't wake up and say I'm gonna make a song at 3 p.m. I can go 2 weeks without making any song. I can go a month without making a song, or I can make 20 songs in a week. It just depends on how pissed off I am that week. So, I don't know. I just don't think the right knows how to do it. Like even, it's like people look at people like me and say, oh, he's too wild or too ghetto or something like that. But those are the people that's gonna be able to change culture because that's where I'm from. Like, I don't act like this out of nowhere. This is just where I'm from. The people in suits talking politically correct all day, nobody's listening to them. It's just not gonna happen. So when conservatives like shame rap music or shame gaming, and gaming industry is one of the biggest industries in the world. When you shame things like that, you're simply gonna lose. Because the left does it. You saw AOC on Twitch playing Among Us, had over 450,000 people watching. Those are kids, impressionable kids. So they're getting one side of the narrative. With music, before our song just went to the top, they were only getting one side of the narrative. Even now, the song is doing good, but we still need to get in a better position. We need to get in a position where I can have the conversations, or Tyson James or Forgiato, people like that, we can have the conversations with the people that's pushing propaganda like Cardi B. Until we're in those situations, I mean, the left is gonna continue winning. There's multiple rappers, like I know people in the industry. I would probably say half of the rappers support Trump. Think about it. Think about what rappers like talk about outside of degeneracy. Starting businesses, making money. They obviously don't want to pay that many taxes. Cardi B even complained about taxes. People gotta find out how to relay the message, because I had a red pill myself. My favorite conservative of all time is Ben Carson, but could Ben Carson have red pilled me? No. I'm like, he just simply couldn't have, because I would have just looked him and wrote him off instantly. I would have said, Uncle Tom, gone. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we just gotta find a way to reach them and stop being cucks. Think about it. Are leftists scared to say it's 1,000 genders? Are liberal men scared to wear dresses in public? No. Are conservatives scared to wear MAGA hats? Yes. Are conservatives scared to say anything traditional? Yes. Why? Why are they not scared, but we are scared? Obviously, somebody owns the narrative and owns the culture, and it's one side. Oh, what red pill me was literally going to Bernie Sanders' website and saying I didn't agree with any of that. Like, simply just as a Christian, I went to every Democrat personal website. It was just, I went to Bernie and Hillary. I already thought Hillary was trash because of like all the emails that came out, but everything is just far left. Like, Bernie was crazy. You hate rich people, like literally on his website. I mean, he didn't say he hate rich people verbatim, but he was saying something like nobody should have this much money. Like, what are you talking about? The only reason people have jobs is because the rich people create the jobs that give you so you can provide for your family. That's pretty much how it works in the economy. Listen, if somebody have better ideas, hey, that's the way the world works. And I went to Ted Cruz website and I thought I was gonna support Ted Cruz, but I'm sorry, bro. Trump is just too real. Trump too real, boy. Well, boy said they bringing rapists across the border.
They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people.
He too real, man. Come on now. I knew since I've known myself that I was gonna make music, literally. If somebody find any of my old papers, anything I wrote in school, I said music, that's what I was gonna do. I tried to go to a community college, but I was skipping classes, having rap battles in the cafeteria. It's just like literally, I don't know. It's just in my soul. I don't know. The music that's out now, sex, drugs, money, women talking about their vagina every song, it has the most craziest impact, and I don't think people realize it. The culture changes how you dress. Think about it. I have pictures of me in 4XL t-shirts that come to my knees, right? Sagging my pants all the way down to right there. Why did I do that? I don't think nobody would naturally wake up and say I'm wearing a shirt that's obviously too big for me. No, it's because that was the culture. We was lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it. And they had on the big tees, the hats, you feel me? We thought it was fly though, but that's the culture. When you go to schools and you play Cardi B, that's what these girls talk about. My girlfriend came to my family functions one time. My little cousin was there. She's 15. She's talking about sex, how she dated a gangbanger. And she thought it was cool. That's cool. And Shekinah was so shocked. She was like, what am I witnessing? And I'm like, hey, this is really the norm. But it affects us in like, cause it's subconscious, bro. It's subconscious. But what gives me hope is simply the fact that we have the numbers. We have the numbers. I'm talking about the music world because that's where I am, obviously. But people like this, we're competing with people without what they have. We're competing with Adele without what she has behind her. No budget. That right there is proof that we can do it. It shouldn't have to be a trend. My song shouldn't have to get banned, right? Because there's a lot of decent conservative rap music in my opinion. I guarantee you, if we started buying the 99-cent songs on iTunes, streaming like conservative rap on Spotify, instead of giving money to politicians, a lot more would happen with culture. Facts.